All right, friends, question 20, the last page of the Unit 5 review, is asking us to draw all the lines of symmetry for the shapes that are symmetrical. So I'm going to take a straight edge, a ruler, and I'm going to start with this triangle. If I draw a line, there are a line of symmetry here, going from one point to the opposite end. And since it's an equilateral triangle, all the sides of the triangle are the same, you can make a line of symmetry from every vertex to the opposite point. This triangle has three lines of symmetry. Same thing here with this pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a pentagon. So you're going to draw a line of symmetry from every single end point, every vertex to the opposite side. And so if I start there, go here, turn my paper a little bit, there's another line of symmetry. Another line of symmetry from the point. So I'm going to every vertex. Sorry about that, my camera's going crazy. Here we are. And last one here. So there are 5 lines of symmetry, and I should have done a little bit better meeting here in the center, but you get my point. All right, this parallelogram does not have any lines of symmetry. So we're going to leave that empty because it doesn't matter how you fold it, the sides will not match up. 21 is asking you to draw the other half to make a symmetric shape. So if I draw an imaginary dotted line here as our line of symmetry, that'll help me make my other side. So I know that I need to make a line approximately here. So I'm lining up that side with that side. And I need to line up this dot with this dot here. It's a little bit closer in. And mine's not perfect, but you get my point, right? It should be another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5-sided shape pentagon there. All right, here we go, back on camera. All right, 4 boys, so I'm going to underline 4 because that's going to be important. Each want to buy a paint set and a paintbrush. Together, they have $100. If each paint set costs $17 and each paintbrush costs $6, how much money will the boys have left over if they purchase all of the items? Okay, so we want to know how much money the boys will have left over. So we've got to take what they start with, which is $100, and we're going to subtract it from what they have spent. Now remember, 4 boys each want to buy a paintbrush. I'm sorry, a paint set and a paintbrush. So I'm going to put in brackets here 4 times $17 for every paint set. So it's 4 times 17. I'm going to put that in smaller parentheses here. So 4 times 17 plus how much the brushes cost. There's $6 each, but remember, 4 boys are buying them. So it's 4 boys times $6 for the paintbrushes. Okay. And then I'm going to finish off the bracket. And I'm putting them in a big bracket because what we're going to do after we figure out what they spent, we're going to figure out how much money they're going to have left by subtracting that 100. So I quickly did some math and I figured out that 4 times 17 is 68. You may do lattice to figure that out or partitioned rectangles to figure that out, but I just did it quickly for the sake of time. 4 times 17 is 68, right? And then I'm going to add that to 4 times 6, which is 24. Okay, so that's how much money they spent, is 68 plus 24. If I add that together, so 8 plus 4 is 12, and I'm going to carry the 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they spent a total of $92. Now, can't forget that's what they spent. We got to take how much money they started with and subtract it. So we're going to go 100 minus this 92 that they spent. Well, if I do that, that leaves me with 8. Actually leaves those boys with $8. And the answer with our unit is $8.